Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel, NSR Azure Cloud. In this session, I'll be discussing about the hierarchy of Azure resources. Well, hierarchy of Azure resources is also called as levels of management scope. Okay, so we have four levels of management scope. First one is management groups. Under management groups, we have subscriptions. Under subscriptions, we have resource groups. Under resource groups, we have resources. All right. What is a management group? Okay. Management group is basically it's a container. Okay, it's a container which helps to manage access, policies, and compliance. Okay, this management group basically helps to manage access, policy, and compliance for multiple subscriptions. Okay, under management group we have subscriptions, right? So basically this is a container which will help to provide access, policy, and compliance for the subscriptions. Okay, all right. So this is the diagram how a hierarchy of Azure resources look like. Okay, initially this is the Microsoft Azure account. In this Microsoft Azure account, we have management groups. Okay, our four levels of hierarchy or management scope starts from here. Okay, management groups. Under management groups, we have subscriptions. Under subscriptions, we have resource group. Under resource group, we have resources. All right. So under this management group, what is a management group? I just said you, right. It is just a container which will help to manage access, policy, and compliance for these multiple subscriptions. Okay. Since under management scope we have multiple subscriptions, this basically is used to provide access, policy, and compliance for these subscriptions. Okay. All right. So all the subscriptions which are present inside this management group, right? So under this management group, we have different subscriptions. So all the subscriptions which are present under this management group, right, it will inherit the conditions applied to this management group. So what all are the conditions which are applied to this management group? Those all things will be inherited by the particular subscriptions. Got it? So basically if under the management group, if this is having a contributor role or a reader role, then that means under this particular management group we have this subscription, right? So under this subscription will be only readable. Since this subscription will inherit the properties of management groups, whatever role we are assigning to this particular group, right, it will be inherited by its child. Okay, if a parent is having developer access or contributor access, then those subsequent childs, right, under that particular child, under that particular parent will also have those same inherited conditions. All right, got it, right? So we have different kinds of roles like contributor role, reader role, and owner role. If a particular subscription, if you're giving it as an owner role, then those which are present under this will also have owner role. Okay, all right. If it is having a reader role, then it will be these all things are also will be read only. Okay, so that is what this inheritance means. So all the subscriptions which are present, these all are the subscriptions which are present under this management group, right? So these subscriptions will inherit the conditions which are applied to this management group. Okay, so by definition that is it. All right. So now what is a subscription? Subscription is basically it's a logic it is basically logically associates user accounts and resources created. Okay, it will logically associate user accounts and resources created by that particular user accounts. Okay, so basically subscriptions will have a limit. Okay, a limit on number of resources which are supposed to be created or used. Okay, if a particular company, if a particular client, right, that client will have like these many that particular client will have a limit like how many number of resources or users should be allocated to that particular subscription. Okay, okay, so that is the thing which will be having under subscription. So it's basically you can correlate this management group with finance domain will be there, right? Finance, HR, marketing, whatever. So you can correlate this management group with domain something like HR, marketing, IT, sales, finance, anything. Okay, and what can you correlate the subscriptions with? You can correlate it with any kind of project environment. So in the project environment, we have different levels, right? Like development system, test system, production system. So subscriptions are basically those kind of environments you can see. All right, all right. So coming to this resource group, what is a resource group? Basically, a resource group is something like it's a logical container. Okay, it's a logical container onto which Azure resources will be deployed and managed. Okay, so resource groups are something like it's a logical container onto which resources are managed and deployed. Okay, so this is nothing but it's a resource group, and this resource group, since it is under dev subscription, this resource group will be dev. Okay, it will be development environment. So under this resource group, what will be there? It is also a logical container wherein it will have Azure resources which are deployed and managed. So resources are nothing but instance of services. Okay, resources I'll explain it later. So for now, resources are something like it is also a logical container onto which Azure resources. Okay, these are resources, those which are present in the last level, right, fourth level scope. So those are called as resources. So basically, resource group is a logical container onto which Azure resources are deployed and managed. What are Azure resources? Examples of Azure resources. Examples can be, see, as you can see here, right, a data factory, SQL database, virtual machines, Azure Databricks, Azure Synapse. These all are the different resources. Okay. So what is a resource? By definition, what is a resource? Resource is nothing but it's an instance of services that we create. Okay. It's an instance of service which we create, like virtual machines, storages, databases, as I've said, you right. So those all are the different kinds of resources we have. All right. So in our day-to-day project, right? Initially, when you go into a project, you'll have to ask first question. The first question should be, what is the method we are following? Okay, are we following 3 subscriptions or 2 subscriptions? Okay, so few projects will follow 2 subscriptions and few companies will follow 3 subscriptions. So I'll explain it to you what is a 2 subscription and what is a 3 subscription method. Okay. All right. Under this Microsoft, we have this management group. Under management group, if we have 3 subscriptions, like one for dev, one for quality test and UAT, and the other one for production, then that is called as a 3 subscription methodology. Okay, that particular client is following 3 subscription methodology. Okay, most of the cases this will not be used. Usually this methodology will be used. Okay, to save the client billing, right? So this methodology would be used. Okay. So under this particular management group, right, we'll be having 2 subscriptions. Okay, 2 subscriptions. One is for development and test system. So development and test system are clubbed into single subscription. Okay, development and test are combined into single subscription. So that is called as, in that we'll be having resource groups, and under resource groups we'll be having different resources. Similarly, one is for development and UAT or test system, and the other one is for production. So under production, we'll be having production related resource groups and resources. Under development system subscription, right, we have 2 resource groups here again. So resource group with a development and the resource group with UAT or test environment. All right. So in turn, this will be having different resource groups for dev system, and this will have a resource group for test or UAT system. All right. So now let me show you this graphically. I mean, in the portal, I'll open the portal and I'll show you. All right. Okay. What is my first scope here? Management scope, right? So that is management group. So click on the management group. Open the portal and just search on. In the search bar, you just give your management group. All right. So under management group, what I told you that there will be subscription, right? So you can see, since it is a free trial version, this is the subscription, the key symbol, right? So this is for subscription. Since it is a free trial version, it will be free trial. Okay. Okay. Let me click on this particular subscription. Okay. So inside the subscription, what do we have? We have resource group, right? So click on this resource group. Under resource group, these all are the resources which are created. I have created this for some other training purpose. Okay, so under these many resource groups are available under this particular free trial subscription. Okay, so under free trial subscription, under free trial we'll be having resource group. So what is the parent for this free trial? Management groups. Okay, management group. After that, you'll have to open your subscription. That is my free trial version. In that free trial version, I'm having resource group. Okay, so let me just open a sample resource group. Okay, I'll open this thing. This resource group I've opened. Let me minimize this. Okay, so as you can see here, these all are the different kinds of resources which we have. Okay, Azure Data Factory. This is a data factory. Okay, Azure Data Factory is there. Databricks is there. Okay, this one. This brick symbol, right? This is Databricks. This is Azure Data Factory. And this one, storage accounts type, you can see here, right? Storage under type. storage accounts. So these are the different storage accounts. Like this is for blob, name itself you can see, right? Blob demo sample. So this is the storage account. This is also a resource which is created for blob. This is a resource which is created for ADLS Gen 2. Okay, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. So we can have different kinds of resources here. Resources are basically, these are the instance of services that we create. Okay, instance of services that we create. It can be a virtual machine, it can be a database, storages like ADLS Gen 1, Gen 2, Blob, Azure Data Factory, Databricks. These all are the different kinds of resources. Okay, so under management group we have these many things. So it will follow, I mean, any company will follow any of these two approaches. Okay, either the first methodology or else the second one. That's all for today, guys. Thank you. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, guys.